I was born in East Oakland, California. I was taken away from my parents, taken into foster care when I was younger. I didn't care about nothing really, you know? Everything I cared about was taken away from me, so I was cold, a lot of hate in me, a lot of anger in me. That's just how I lived my life, and I just thought that's how life was meant to be lived. I had made terrible decisions my whole life, and it was all from me not caring about nothing or thinking nobody cared about me, or it's just, I never felt love.
I started using drugs and alcohol when I was 13 years old, and I started going to juvenile hall around the same time. I was homeless. I would lose all my belongings they would either get stolen or I would lose them while I was getting high and running around on the streets. I met Jesse when we were both still using.
We're both making those bad decisions in our lives, you know. We were both running from the law at the time, and we ended up going to jail. I found out she was pregnant. I never even had goals or even seen a future in my life before. See nothing above from the moment at time what I was living, you know. I was so used to just knowing, I thought my future was just gonna be dead or in prison.
I was kind of shocked and didn't know what to do at first because I literally had nothing. I had a suitcase with a bunch of mixed match socks in it and random clothing pieces. I really had nothing. When I was released, I found Sarah's house. When I walked in the door, I just started crying because I just felt so relieved, and basically they just told me it was my new home. I was just so overwhelmed with joy that I had a home and that everything that I was hoping would be possible for me to start over with my daughter and Jesse. Sarah's house made it possible for me to do that. Through going to church and doing the Bible studies and talking with the women at Sarah's house, I started to build a relationship with Christ.
There was just a different shine about her, and it made me so interested in what what happened to her. And, she explained to me that, God came into her life, and that it really grabbed a hold of me, and like I could see it. I never thought nothing was in store for me in life, and then God showed me that I don't deserve to live like that. I don't need to live like that. That isn't the way He wants me to live,
Everything in my life today is completely different from the life I used to live. God has just transformed my life, and He has just changed my heart and my thinking from the inside out.
The moment our daughter was born, oh man, she's such a blessing. She's just been awesome since the day she was been born, man. Just look in her eyes, just her little smile when she was able to start smiling, just everything about her, I love her, and that's God right there. That's God. God blessed me to be a father to this baby girl, to this beautiful, healthy baby girl. I can't even explain how awesome she is. She's just super awesome.
It's really inspiring to me today that I get to raise my daughter in a home where she knows Christ, and I get to raise her with biblical principles. Today we eat dinner as a family every day and pray together, and where we came from, we didn't eat dinner a lot of the times, let alone pray together before our meals.
We just love our church. Our church is just awesome. I mean, we got great fellowship there, and people have really accepted us and treat us like family. They don't treat us different, or they've really welcomed us in, and we just love it there, and we just love that,
God has just completely changed our thinking and our heart, and we no longer desire to use drugs or the sinful things that we used to desire every day. Christ has moved mountains for my family and I'm just so grateful for the life that He has given me and all the people in my life.
There's nothing I would change, I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed today, the life I have, and I owe it all to God.